game ain't the same since I left out. Ooh, you know we need ya. Ooh, you know we need ya. Here's where we need ya. Here's where we need ya. You know you like that. You know you like that.
Welcome to Total Access, the DML Network's #1 show with your host, expert, and Lord Farquaad.
Welcome into the Dynasty Total Access. It's your boy Expert, and you know I got the homie Farquaad with me. What's up, Farquaad?
Hey, let's get it.
Man, it has been so long since Total Access has hit the Dynasty sound waves. And it's because the homie Farquaad had a little vacation from the Dynasty, get some things right, but he's back. Farquaad, what's it like being back in the Dynasty?
Honestly, I picked up the same bullshit that I left. EA gotta do better. EA gotta do better. I'm over here getting blown out by the likes of Carl and LP. Dia, I'm getting blown out, bro. Dia, hey, I guess I'm gonna have to get a pro. Cause outside of that, it's a struggle. But as far as dynasty wise in this league, it's good to be back, man. I miss my brothers. I've been trying to, keep up there just to see what's going on. So it's good. Shout out to Ness, man. For giving up his spot and doing things more for the on the media team side. So shouts out to him. But I got, he brought me into the retirement home with this Bucks team. So, I got to make some changes, big time.
No doubt. Shout out to the homie Ness. Look, nobody more excited about Farquaad back than your boy Expert. You know, I love doing shows with my brother. But let's talk about Ness for a little second. Ness gives up the team. Farquaad. Now, he didn't give up the team so Farquaad could come back. Let's stop that right there. It wasn't like Ness sat back and said, what I got to do to get Farquaad in. Ness needed to take a back seat from playing. He likes more of the back scene kind of thing, making sure the media stuff's all taken care of, which opened the door for Farquaad coming back. But, Farquaad, can we take Dynasty to the next level even with this trash game they've got us playing?
We're gonna have. We've got a lot of creative minds in this league, so we can definitely do it. We just gotta weather the storm. But I think we got enough creative minds in a lot of different venues to make this as interactive and make this as enjoyable for people outside the Dynasty to actually, make it enjoyable as well for people outside the Dynasty. So I think we can do it. I'm glad to be back. I've definitely got some ideas of my own, that I want to bring to the league. As, to continue to push this thing to the next level. So without a doubt, man, without a fucking doubt.
Okay, so guys, Total Access is back now that Farquaad is in the building. Don't forget, we got a lot of good shows in the Dynasty. We got Prime Time. We got Numbers Never Lie. Hopefully we'll see an episode of Love Hate Lord Farquaad's Take here real soon. I always love listening to the homie Farquaad on his show. We got the gridiron, we got the franchise, we got so many big things happening in the Dynasty. A lot of talented dudes in the Dynasty. You got Matty Ice, you got Andre, the Black Adam Schefter, and even some of the younger guys we see stepping up that are new to the league. The real KP, who is actually the fake KP. The homie Sweets wants to get involved. Tight work, doing stuff. So a lot of big things. I heard through the grapevine we supposed to have a playoff edition Hurt Locker coming up, and we know the Hurt Locker is one of the funniest shows on the Dynasty.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites for sure.
can't wait to hear that. But let's jump into these wild card games, Farquaad. We got some big games in the first week of the playoffs in Dynasty. And first up, it's one of those new guys. It's Sweets and those Jets. He's got to go to Jacksonville though to play King Vitamin, the OG, and those Jaguars. But Sweets is in a tough division. Sweets got the two-time Super Bowl champ tight work in that division, and he came out and won this division. I'm sorry, Sweets got the wild card, and he's got to go against one of the most dangerous users we got in the Dynasty, King Vitamin. Not really vocal guy, stay in his lane, quiet, but always comes out to play. And he's at home, which, Farquhar, you know in Madden, that's always a benefit.
I'm cooking,
when you
man.
get a
Yeah,
home
that
game.
won't never change.
But I gotta go with the homie Sweets in this game. I like the pro site, Mr. Sweets, with those Jets. And I'm going to call this a blowout. The Jets are going to handle King Vitamin and those Jags. No disrespect to the homie King Vitamin. That's the homie. But Jets with the win, Farquhar.
Whoa. Wow, that's a little bit disrespectful on that.
No.
He's gonna get blown out?
I played both these guys. Sweets is dangerous. Jags is 0-2 versus the Texans. Sweets with the win.
Now I've watched many seasons. Vitamin is one of the most consistent users we've had. We have in this league. Sweets, I watched him. The first couple seasons, or the first season he was in the Dynasty. He's and I chit chat with him and his people outside of Dynasty as well. The guys, he's got knowledge of football. He's putting some nice pieces together there in New York. That's going to be a team to be reckoned with pretty soon. But I'm going with what I know right now. And Sweets, this is going to be a close game. Yes, it's going to be a close game. But I don't think he's going to get blown out. I'm going to give this game to the Jaguars. He's won, 11, 12 games? Another, that's normally what he puts up, year in and year out. And he doesn't want to lose this game. This is him and Andy Forrest is one of the two guys that I always kind of root for when it comes to this time. If I'm not in the playoffs, I kind of root for these two guys because they've been around the longest and they cannot seem to get their hands on the Super Bowl, or they get so close. So like I said, no disrespect to Sweets. He's a nice player. I feel dumb as hell calling him Sweets, man. We gotta call him something else.
Yeah, we gotta find a different name. That's like calling another dude Delicious.
Yeah,
we just don't do that in the Dynasty.
But I'm gonna give this game to the Vitamin the Jags, bro. Jags with the win, man.
Next up, it's the homie Matty Ice going up against my boy Lord Farquhar. Farquhar, you come back to a 10-3 team and lose 3 straight. And none of the 3 look good. They all look bad. Mm-hmm. I know it's rough coming back, especially with the lag we got in this game. You don't have a pro. Matty Ice now has a pro. He traded up from a regular to a slim to the pro. This is going to be a good game, but Farquhar, I watched all 3 of your games when you came back. I still haven't seen anything to tell me you got a W in you, at least this year. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a struggle. Saints come in to Tampa Bay and just dominate the Bucs. Saints with the win. Shout out to the homie Matty Ice.
Man, I talked the most shit to Matty Ice, and I was really anxious to play him. I mean, I get to play him twice a season, but not like this. And it's the playoffs, not like this. Like, I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure this connection is right. I don't want to lose against Matty Ice. I do not. But it is what it is. I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure I have the best connection, hardwired, nobody on any type of Wi-Fi. Do the best I can to get this win. But realistically, I'm not gonna get it because, for one, this team isn't built the way I like it. On top of that, and on top of that, the infamous lag, the delay that's going on. So, I come back to Dynasty at the end of the season, and I'm gonna pretty much finish off 1-4. I don't think I'm gonna get this win. Well, I know I'm not gonna get this win. Looking like this, so Matty Ice, we're gonna get stuff straight, man. We see you in another 2 seasons.
Hey, you heard it here. Farquhar said he may go down today, but he's gonna fight back the next couple years. All right, next up. It's the other host. It's Expert, and I gotta go up against Tight Work again. Tight Work has had Expert's number. It's kind of like King Vitamin. It took me so long to get that monkey off my back, and this is the year we finally get the monkey off the back. The Texans are going to beat the Dolphins. The game we had in the regular season was real close. I think it was like 9-6 was the end score. Hopefully the Texans D-line comes out and comes to play today and actually gets some pressure, and we are going to beat the Dolphins and head to the divisional round. Texans with the win.
Until they address this patch, I'm just going to give anybody that has a PS4 Pro and they're going to get someone with a regular PS4, I'm gonna give them the edge because it's very apparent. Like you can see it. Like my game yesterday, when I was playing the Falcons and I got the brakes beat off of me, I would make I'm going after the ball carrier and he's making. You know, he juked a good 2-3 times, and I'm still in the middle of making my first move. Like, it's that bad. And I know you're not a pro user, or you don't have a pro as well. So it's and the inconsistency with the lag, it's tough. I don't want to see you lose this game. I root for you as well, but you know, when you play with someone with a pro, man, it's tough. And that's just that inconsistency. You don't know whether you're gonna get a very mild lag to a very heavy lag. So for me not knowing that, I'm gonna have to give this game tight work. He's got two rings on top of that as well. I'm gonna give this game solely because that pro is in his favor, man.
God, that's such a horrible reason. Come on, EA.
Yeah,
Step
it's
your
crazy.
game up. Multi-billion-dollar corporation, and y'all putting this garbage out to us. Y'all need to fix this nonsense, man. All right, guys. Last game of the wild card weekend. And even though I'm in the playoffs, this is the game I'm most excited about. Mm-hmm. It is KP and those Eagles, the real KP and those Eagles. Mm-hmm. But he is going up against our boy, the OG, Tazarelli and those Rams. Shout out to Taz, making the playoffs. Such a big accomplishment. But it's going to end in a wild card weekend. KP goes into Los Angeles and beats the Rams. Eagles with the win, Farquaad.
Hey, I'm about to, after this show, man, I'm about to play that in memory of my homie Taz and this ass whooping he about to get from the Eagles. I'm gonna play that Soldier Boy. Nigga, we made it.
Nigga, we made it. Hey, we made it.
Nigga, we made it. My man Taz, bro. I know everybody in the league has been rooting for this guy to make it to the playoffs. He switched over to that pro, and look what happened.
Yeah, just one of the best dudes in the league, Farquaad.
But most definitely, he's definitely an OG,
just,
man.
You know, take his shirt off and give it to you if you need it.
Absolutely.
Always there to pump people up. Always the positive dude in the room. Man, just down for us from day one. So excited to see him in the playoffs. Sucks he got to go up against a juggernaut like KP and the Eagles, but it is what it is, Farquaad.
Hey, you know what? KP, the homie. Hey, upset alert, bro. Upset alert. I'm giving this game. I'm switching my pick, man. Live. I'm switching my pick. I'm going with Tazarelli and the Rams. The Cinderella story is going to keep on happening, man. Let's get it. Tazarelli with the win. Sending all good vibes this way.
Sending all good vibes to Taz. I certainly hope he finds a way to get a W, but we all know what the real KP is all about there in Philadelphia. Maybe he can, one of those guys can go up there and catch Hot Tub at some point. Although Hot Tub don't have a ring yet in Madden 18. Mm-hmm. So even with that Donald Trump internet he got, he's still struggling to get him a ring, but that's okay. Guys, Total Access finally back on the DML network.
Hey.
Make sure y'all hit the like button, leave us a comment. Tell us how excited you are that we are back. But those are your wild card picks. It's just our opinions. Prove us right, prove us wrong. It's your homie Expert, and you know I got my boy Farquaad with me.
Hey, let's get it.
We out.